Check. Folder view list.
Hey, what's going on everyone, and welcome back to Coding Blind Tech. I'm Keith, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at two important settings on our NVDA screen reader that will help us be a much better performing and much more efficient coder. So the goal here at this channel is to teach people who are blind and visually impaired how to program or how to code using a screen reader. So my main goal in the end is to do what I can to help a person who is blind or visually impaired eventually gain employment as a software developer or as some type of web developer. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please don't forget to smash that like button. And if you think you might enjoy this content and you're not a subscriber yet, don't forget to subscribe. That is free. So, all right, let's hop into it. Now, again, we're on NVDA screen reader, so we're going to be taking a look at the settings, two in particular, settings that will help you be a better coder and help you write better code and make sure that that's clean code. So getting started, we're going to press our NVDA key plus N as in November.
NVDA menu.
That's going to open up our NVDA menu. We're going to down arrow one time.
Preferences submenu P.
And we're on our preferences, and we're going to right arrow one time.
Settings dot. S.
And then now it puts us on our settings item, so we can press enter.
NVDA settings : general left paren.
Okay, so the way that this window is set up, we can tab through here. We have categories, so it immediately puts you on the general category, and we are inside of the list of categories that we can up arrow or down arrow through. So immediately I'm going to take you first to the line indentation setting. So let's go through the categories and get to that category.
Speech 2 of 13. Braille 3 of 13. Vision 4 of 13. Keyboard 5 of 13. Mouse 6 of 13.
So this
Keyboard
is
5 of
going to
13.
be
Braille 3 of
under
13.
speech
Speech 2 of 13.
setting. So once you have it focused, the category that you're looking for, you can now press tab to the property page where it will have all of the properties for this category.
Speech property page. Synthesizer group.
So we're going to tab through here until we get to line indentation.
Change dot. Voice, rate color, pitch, volume, automatic, punctual, trust, include unit, capital, say cap before, beep for cap, use spelling, OK button, cancel button.
Open. You know what? I am very sorry. I was mistaken about the category. This is the one where we would do like caps lock or something like that. So we're going to go to our back to our categories
Apply
list.
button, Alt plus A. Categories :
I'm just tabbing back around to that window or that list. So now we're going to down arrow. I honestly don't remember
Braille 3 of
the
13.
name right offhand.
Vision 4 of
Let me
13.
find it.
Keyboard 5 of 13. Mouse 6 of 13. Review cursor 7 of 13. Input composition 8 of 13.
Maybe input
Object presentation 9 of 13.
Let's tab through
announce
this.
always report OK button, cancel button, apply button, Alt plus
It's not
categories.
that one.
Object presentation 9 of 13. Browse mode 10 of 13. Document formatting 11 of 13.
Document formatting.
Document font super emphasis mark left stop colors editor spelling error page line numbers line indentation.
Okay, so inside of the document formatting category, you will find line indentation. So I just focused that category, document formatting, in the category list, and then I tabbed down to line indentation. Now, for me right now, line indentation is set to speak. Normally, it's set to off. So if I down arrow,
Tones. Both speech and tones.
oh, sorry, if we up
Tones.
arrow,
Speech off.
it goes to off. So if we down arrow to look at our options,
Speech.
so we have speech,
Tones.
tones,
Both speech and tones.
both speech and tones. Now, I've never used tones, nor have I used speech and tones. I always use just tones.
Tones.
Or I mean, just speech.
Speech.
Now, what this will do is, for example, when you're writing code in Python or you're writing code with other developers, you'll want to format that code with indentations. And in order to know where, how much a line, a line of code is indented, you're going to want this to be on. That way, so it tells you. So, for example, it will tell you 2 spaces, 3 spaces, 4 spaces, etc. All right, so the second setting that I want to show you is the punctuation all. Now there's two ways to change this. The first way is to go back to our categories list.
Paragraph, lines, alignment, table, row, cell borders, cell,
So
rows,
I'll
table,
shift
page,
tab
line,
to
line,
that.
page, doc, edit, notes, and font group, mark, super, font, category, cancel button, apply button, alt plus,
There's our
categories,
categories list. Now I'm going to down arrow,
Windows OCR 12 of 13, advanced, Windows OCR, document, browse mode 10 of 13, object presentation 9 of 13, input comp,
or I'm sorry, up
review
arrow,
cursor 7 of 13, mouse 6 of 13,
and we're
keyboard 5 of
looking
13, vision 4 of
for
13, braille 3 of 13, vision 4 of 13, keyboard 5 of 13,
keyboard. I don't
vision 4 of 13,
know, we're actually looking for
braille
speech.
3 of 13, speech 2 of 13,
Okay, so in our speech category, and that might have been what happened, is I got these two backwards. So in our speech category, we're going to tab down till we hear punctuation,
speech property page, voice
then
colon,
symbol
rate
level.
colon, pitch colon, volume colon, automatic length, automatic dialect switching left right, punctuation slash symbol level colon, combo box all collapsed alt plus F.
Okay, punctuation slash symbol level. You're going to want this on all because you're going to, when you're coding, that's all it is punctuation. All of your syntax, things like that, it's all punctuation. And you're going to want to hear all of it. That way, so you understand what is, that way, so you comprehend what is all on a line, character by character. So again, you can cycle through the settings for this by down and up arrow, but so we're going to down arrow, or sorry, we're already on the final setting, so we're going to up arrow
Most, sub,
to
none.
the very top. So the first option is none.
Punctuation slash symbol level colon, none.
Okay. The next option,
Some,
some, and then the next one.
most,
Most is the one that's default and is used whenever it's very good for website browsing or document browsing or reading. And then if we down arrow again,
all.
we hear all. So all is what you want it set to, and that's going to help maximize your programming output. So in this video, just to recap, we learned how to set our NVDA screen reader for coding to all punctuation, and we also learned how to set our line indentation to speak whenever we have how many spaces are in front of a line. So I hope this video taught you something, and yeah, please subscribe. Make sure you don't forget to hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.
Task switching, OBS 2, videos row, OB.